Yo, people, what's going on, man? Welcome back to another stream. How we doing? Who we got in this chat then today, man? We've got Jarhead. Yes, Jarhead, bro. How you doing, man? We got Mr. Skies, Sai, Stefan de Brandber, Ian, yes, Sam Martin, Sam Gallagher, Theo Johnson, Great Bassinet, BR, Marshy Boy, Keegan, Finn, Nick, A1M, Mr. Skies, Kipats Kid, Chapley, Fatine, Nightcrawler, Leo, Mossad, and many more. Big up, people, man. Sorry for the delay. I don't know what's happened in it. Jordan's just ghosted. I don't know where he's gone in it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure exactly what's happened to him. He might be dead in it. I'm not sure. But, yeah, I don't know where he's gone. He's just not responding to my text for some reason. Maybe he's fallen asleep. I'm not sure, innit? But we got the player rating stream, guys. We got the player rating stream. It's going to be a big one, man. It's going to be a big one because, obviously, last night's result was a bit of an interesting game. I've seen loads of people with different opinions on this. Like, some people are saying it's a good result. Some people are saying it's a bad result. Some people are saying it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's very interesting, man. And I think the play ratings are going to be really interesting as well. Of course, I'll go through all the players, all the stats from the players in the game, and then yeah, we can hash it out a little bit and see what's going on. First time we've seen a back four last night. It was all right, wasn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, we only conceded one goal. I mean, you could say we was a little bit unlucky to score, to only concede. Sorry, you could say that we was a little bit lucky to only concede one goal. I mean, Leipzig were very good, especially in the second half. But at the end of the day, they still only scored one goal. The clear problem, though, yesterday was the fact that we just didn't create nothing. We created absolutely nothing, and that was the major issue, you know? So, bit frustrating, but it is what it is. As I say, we'll go through all the stats and that. Make sure you smash a like on the stream. We're 5 likes away from the target of 100. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. I start off with Ederson, who was in goal. And of course, big game for him yesterday. Did he make another mistake for the goal? Probably. Would the goal still have gone in? Probably. These are his stats. 90 minutes, 3 saves in the game. 2 saves from inside the box. He had a 90% pass accuracy, only misplacing 3 passes, 10 long balls, and 3 were unsuccessful. 1 clearance, and that's it for the stats. It's really kind of annoying for Ederson because I actually thought he made a couple of decent saves. But despite making a couple of decent saves, I did think he was poor for the goal. I don't know what he's doing. He got caught in no man's land. Now, I think you do have to sort of like chill that out a little bit and say, oh, you know, would he have saved it had he not come out? I don't think he would have saved it. I think it still would have been a goal, regardless of whether he's out there or not. But it's the confidence. The confidence just takes a little bit of a knock when he's just in no man's land there. There's a massive debate going on right now with Ederson. Again, you know what I mean? It seems to go around. We seem to get a bit of a debate on Ederson every 3 to 4 months, and it seems to build up. We had one towards the end of last season. We've got another one now. Loads of City fans. And I say loads because it is quite a lot of City fans are not happy with his performances right now. It's kind of frustrating, man. It's kind of frustrating because for me, I thought he had a good game last night, but then he did get caught in no man's land for the goal, so it's pretty frustrating. Should Ortega come in at some point? I've said all season, pretty much, that I'm not against Ortega coming in for a couple of games if needs be. It's difficult. It's difficult. Player rating then for Ederson. Made a couple of good saves. He did make a couple of good saves. He did make a mistake for the corner. He got caught in no man's land. But I still think the goal would have come in regardless. I'm going to give him a 6. I'm going to give him a 6 because I did think he made some good saves. And I just, despite the mistake on the corner, I just believe that it's highly likely that it would have gone in anyway. There's quite a variance. Some people are saying 4. Some people are saying 7. So there's quite, don't look like we agree on this one. Looks like people have their own opinions on Ederson here. And I don't think we're going to be able to agree. I'm just going to go in the middle, not just sit on the fence, but purely just because I think that the mistake, I don't think he would have saved it even if he didn't make the mistake, man. So I'm going to give him a 6. But there we go. By the way, I've not got the Xtra Club ratings today. I've not got them in it. So we'll just go with yours in the chat today. Most of you Xtra Club members nowadays anyway. Let's go over to where are we at? Where's Kyle Walker? There he is. Kyle Walker played right back yesterday. More of an advanced role for Kyle Walker. 90 minutes played, 2 dribble attempts, both successful, 56 passes, 77% pass accuracy, 4 crosses, all unsuccessful, 2 long balls, both unsuccessful, won 4 out of his 6 ground duels, lost possession 21 times, 3 clearances, 2 interceptions and a tackle as well. Defensively, I thought it was decent. I thought it was pretty sound, but going forward, he's just not a very good attacking fullback. I just don't think that's his game. And yesterday, that's what he was doing, because of the formation that Pep Guardiola decided to play. So it's kind of difficult. I thought he played all right. Like I say, going forward, he was poor, but he was going to be poor anyway, because he's not good going forward. He's never been good going forward. So I'm gonna give him a 6.4. I'm going to give him a 6.4. Defensively, I thought it was good. Going forward, poor, but he ain't good going forward anyway. So I can't really slate him too hard for his poor crossing and all that kind of stuff, because that's not his game, man. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 6.4. You guys in the chat, I'm seeing 6s. I don't think I've seen anything below a 6. And I think the highest I've seen is Fox with a 7.5. I don't think I've seen anyone higher than that. So we're a bit closer together there. We're a bit closer together. Limon there's with a 5. I think 5's a bit harsh. Let's go into the centre-backs then. Manuel Akanji played yesterday. 90 minutes played, 1 clearance, 1 block shot, 1 tackle, got dribble passed twice. He got murked on one of them as well. 4 ground duels, 2 successful, 1 aerial duel unsuccessful. Lost possession 6 times, 111 passes, 95% pass accuracy. 14 long balls, 4 unsuccessful. Well, it was alright. Thought it was okay. You know, he got spun once or twice defensively, especially once he got really spun. No build-up play from Akanji, as you'd expect. Again, can't really give him too many points against him for that, because that's not his game. But it really hindered us yesterday. Really hindered us. It's a shame with Akanji, because when he first joined, and the first couple of performances, I thought this guy looks mint. Honestly, I'm not trying to be harsh here. I think the guy's bang average. I do. I think he's bang average. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just giving you my honest opinion, which I assume is what you want from me. I think he's bang average. Proper average player. Poor in the air. Defensively, I think he's suspect. Doesn't have any build-up play. He's fast. I'll give him that. He's fast, you know what I mean? But I think he's an average player. I think he's a 5th choice centre-back for a reason. And one of the problems for us this season is that Akanji's been starting pretty much every game. And he's our 5th choice centre-back. Seriously. So it's a shame, really. No, I don't want to get rid of him. I think you need depth in your team. And for a 5th choice centre-back, he's a good 5th choice centre-back. But nah, he ain't great. He ain't great in my opinion. Benno thinks he's sound. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is football opinions, isn't it? I suppose, Benno. But for me, I just don't see it. I don't see it at all. I'm gonna give him a 6.5. I'm gonna give him a 6.5. I don't really think he did anything wrong yesterday, but not for me, man. It's not for me. Again, ratings from sort of 6 to 7.5 in that sort of area. Let's move on to Ruben Dias then. Yesterday, played 90 minutes in the game. 3 clearances, 5 ground duels, 4 of them won. 1 aerial duel he didn't win, which was the goal, which we'll talk about in a second as to whether you think it was a foul. 107 passes, only misplaced 2 of them, which is a 98% pass accuracy. 11 long balls, 10 successful, 1 shot on target, which was a header. I thought I defended quite well yesterday. The goal, was it a foul? I might do a poll on this actually, because I've got to be honest, I don't think it was a foul. I think it's very, very close to being a foul. But I don't think it was. I don't think it was. 98% pass accuracy is mint beyond belief. However, there's a couple of things you have to remember. One, he's not playing the same balls that John Stones and Laporte play. He plays easier passes. But he was playing better passes than Akanji, so I still think it's decent. I think he played well yesterday. I thought he was a bit unlucky for the goal. Gvardiol's leap was absolutely insane. Whether you think it was a foul or not, I'm not sure. The poll's obviously in the chat, so let us know in the chat. But for me, I don't know. I thought if that was a City goal, I would have been very disappointed if it got ruled off. So not for me. I thought he played well though, Dias, and I think that in the last couple of weeks, him playing has been one of our big positives. Big positives. I think if you get Ruben Dias in there with a Laporte or a John Stones, I think we're ready to go. I mean, it's no surprise to me that the one game that we created the most chances was the Forest game, which we should have won 5-0, and it was Laporte playing. So yeah, for me, I think he's mint. Rating for him, I'm not going to deduct too many points for the goal because I just think Gvardiol just was mega, in my opinion. I'm going to give him a 7.9. 7.9, 7. Something like that. Around the 7 mark, I'm going to give him. I think a 7. You guys, what are your ratings here? 7, 6.9. Dudley with a 7.8. Okay. Vinay, 7.5. 7.3. Quite a lot of high ratings here with Dias. Okay. 8 from Benno. Yeah, fairs. Quite a high rating, probably the best player so far that we've gone through. Yeah, I can go with that. I think 8 probably might be a little bit high for me, but I'd probably stretch up to a 7.5 if must. But I'm gonna give him a 7. Let's move on to Nathan Ake then. Yesterday played left back, 90 minutes played in the game, 1 clearance, 1 interception, 3 ground duels, 2 of them won. Lost possession 8 times, 87 passes, 6 misplaced. That's a 93% pass accuracy. 1 cross unsuccessful, 6 long balls, 4 successful. Pretty standard, I think, maybe from Ake, wasn't it? Pretty standard game. Defended pretty well. Didn't give us much going forward like Walker because that's not his game. Standard game, I think. Bang average, 6.5, says Martin. I'll probably go with that. 6.5 for me, I think, is probably around fair. Just didn't do anything wrong, did he? But does hinder our build-up play. Because he can't pass the ball forward. But defended quite well. So it's kind of frustrating because in all, I think our defence actually played quite well last night. And that's no surprise. The players that we played are all pretty good players when they combined in a back four. I mean, it was. I think I said yesterday, I'd be disappointed if we conceded 2 or more goals. And we only conceded 1. Yeah, so defence yesterday was pretty solid. Let's move into the midfield then. Let's go to Rodri, who played 90 minutes in the game yesterday. 94 touches, 84 passes, 90% pass accuracy, 10 long balls, 9 successful, 1 ground duel unsuccessful, 1 aerial duel unsuccessful, lost possession 11 times. Thought it was alright yesterday, Rodri. I think he's going to struggle. I think he'd struggle in that game. I think any CDM would struggle because the midfield yesterday in front of him, in Gundogan and Bernardo, were really poor. Really poor, Gundogan and Bernardo. I'll come on to them in a minute. But what was Rodri meant to do? You know, there were some times that Gundogan was playing right next to Erling Haaland. There was sometimes Bernardo was playing as a centre back. I mean, what was he meant to do? So I just thought the midfield above him really is what killed us yesterday and what probably killed Rodri. I'm gonna give him a 6.5. I'm going to give him a 6.5 for Rodri. I thought it was okay, and I think he was limited in what he was able to do because the players in front of him were just so bad. Let's come on to the attacking players. By the way, the ratings, you guys are giving the same sort of ratings, around 6.5. So I think we banged on with that one. Let's go to Bernardo Silva then. 90 minutes played yesterday, 87 touches, 73% of the 73 passes, 95% pass accuracy, 2 key passes, 5 long balls, all successful, 6 dribbles, 5 successful, 15 ground duels, 8 successful, 1 aerial duel, 1 successful, and that's pretty much it from Bernardo Silva. Thought he did well in sort of control, which clearly Pep Guardiola wanted. Offered us absolutely nothing going forward. He offered us nothing going forward, which, you know, I've said this for some time. You know, I'm not bothered about Bernardo leaving now in the summer. Not in a nasty way. I'm thank him for what he did. I think he's been a mega player. I love the energy. I love the work rate. But I don't know what he does anymore, apart from just run around and give effort. Doesn't score goals. Doesn't create goals. He's playing, and this by the way might not be his fault, but he's playing so deep these days. I'm seeing him more next to Akanji and Dias than I am next to sort of Mahrez and Grealish these days. I need players to go and create me chances. I need players to score me goals in midfield. And Bernardo Silva ain't doing it anymore. So yeah, might be a controversial take, I accept. But I'm ready for the guy to leave. Not in a nasty way, just sort of thanks for everything you've done. See you later. I'm gonna give him a 6. I don't think he deserves less than a 6, but you know, the lack of creativity from Bernardo Silva was a problem yesterday. Was a serious problem. I'm seeing 4.5s. I'm seeing 7s, 6.5, 5.5s. Yeah, again, a little bit of a range there. Mainly sort of in the 6s, but there are a couple 7s and a couple 5.5, so I guess it depends what you're looking at there. Let's move on to his partner in crime. Ilkay Gundogan played 90 minutes yesterday, got an assist. 56 passes, 82% pass accuracy, 2 key passes, 3 long balls, 1 big chance created, 1 shot on target, 3 ground duels, 1 successful, and that's pretty much it. I guess, yeah, he did get the assist, but that was mainly Jack Grealish who created it, but yeah, fair play, he got a touch on it or whatever. Had a decent shot, which was a great save. Was really unlucky not to get a goal there. I thought it was a brilliant save from the goalkeeper. Controlled the game well, rarely lost possession, but just didn't do what he needed to do, which was put the ball in behind the defence for Erling Haaland. There was a number of times that Erling Haaland made runs in behind the defence yesterday, and it was Gundogan who had the ball and he didn't play the ball. You've seen Erling Haaland get so frustrated that the fact that nobody played the ball behind for him. There was a great opportunity that Erling Haaland, I think it was in the second half, he made a run and he peeled off the left side on the right sided centre back, and Gundogan had the ball on the right. He was cutting across the pitch. All he had to do was play a simple ball on the left. Didn't do it. Passed it back, and that's when Erling Haaland had a little bit of a tantrum, and I completely understand why, because it must be so frustrating. Time and time again, he makes the runs, and Gundogan, who's normally a player that you can trust to play the ball, just wasn't really doing it that much last night. Thought he'd done all right. Thought he got an assist. Was unlucky not to get a goal. I'll probably give him a 6.97 again. I'll probably give him a 7. I give him a 7. I think that's fair. Was unlucky not to get a goal. It was a great save and got the assist, but just didn't pass the ball in behind the defence, which was so frustrating. And again, you know how much I love Gundogan. I think he's been absolutely criminally underrated for this football club, but I think it's time for him to move on in the summer. I think we need to go in a new direction. I don't want to see these players who just keep hold of the ball. I want to see players who actually want to try and create stuff. So, again, maybe an unpopular opinion. Maybe it's reactionary. I don't know. But, yeah, maybe it's time for Gundogan to leave and get some fresh blood into that midfield. I think we need energy. You're right, IP Trust. I think we need energy. We need speed. We need pace, power. And we don't have any of that right now. So, yeah. Again, ratings, 5.5, 6.9s. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything higher than a 7. I'm not seeing anything lower than a... I mean, Theo Johnson gave him a 4. I think that's a bit harsh, Theo. He did get an assist. It was unlucky not to score. But yeah, there we go on Ilkay Gundogan. Let's go to Riyad Mahrez, who got the goal yesterday. 90 minutes played, got the goal. 40 passes, 5 misplaced. That's 88% pass accuracy. 5 key passes, 5 crosses, 4 successful. They were all corners, by the way. 1 long ball, successful. 1 shot on target. 2 shots blocked. 3 dribbles. 2 successful. 9 ground duels. 5 successful. That's pretty much it from Riyad. Got a really nice finish for the goal. Great finish. I thought his corners were absolutely excellent. I thought they were absolutely spot on. And if he plays in the next game, I want him taking the corners, not Kevin De Bruyne. Thought his corners were absolutely mega. Unlucky not to score a goal from the corner. Thought we were mint. Goal was nice. Playing a little bit of a different role to normal because he wasn't out on the wing as much because Kyle Walker was there. He was mainly inside, joining up as another midfielder. Didn't think he had the best of games, but didn't have a bad game. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I think that's fair. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I'm seeing 8s. I don't think I can give him more than an 8. I think an 8 would be the highest I could probably give him. 7.6, 7, 6.8, maybe a little low. just because he did get the goal and he did put some good corners in there as well. 8.4, probably a little bit high for me, Salbil. But yeah, I'm gonna go 7.5. Big up Dave with a 10 says Bernardo used to be crucial in our teams in previous seasons. I think he's becoming James Milner when he was at City. He's a filler player. Don't know his favourite position anymore. Thanks for everything, Bernardo. Not a bad shout, that, mate. Not a bad shout. And there are similarities there, bro. Just a shame, innit? Shame, but it is what it is, I suppose. Let's move on to Jack Grealish. Another controversial sort of situation then for Jack Grealish yesterday. Some people saying he played well. Some people saying he did nothing. Played 90 minutes in the game. 1 shot off target. 4 dribbles. 2 successful. 42 passes. 88% pass accuracy. 2 key passes. 15 ground duels. Won 9 of them. Lost possession 9 times. Got fouled 5 times. And made an interception as well. I thought he played well. I'm not saying he played like Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm not saying that. But I thought he played well. Thought he had a good game. Unlucky not to get the assist, obviously. But Gundogan touched it. Thought he played well. And yeah, for me, I think he's playing well at the moment. I think he's in good form. I think he's trying to take people on. He's getting his head up. He's doing stuff. I would, again, like to see him when he's dribbling into that sort of central position. I would like to see him have a few more shots. But I thought he played well last night. And I'm going to give him a 6.8. I'm going to give him a 6.8. I thought he played well. I did. I can't complain. That's what I agree beyond belief. That's what I want to see him do. I want to see him just strike the ball a little bit quicker. Have a shot. Try and catch the keeper off guard. Look at the Vinicius goal for Real Madrid. The first goal, he probably scored because no one expected him to shoot so quick. He took the goalkeeper by surprise. Have a shot, see what happens. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 6.8, 6.9, 7, something like that. Joel says 8. I can understand it. I'm giving quite low ratings today, to be fair. I mean, I've given Mahrez a 7.5, so, you know, I think that's where I'm at. I'm seeing 7s. I'm seeing a few 8s. I've seen anything lower than a 6. I was on Twitter last night, and a lot of people were saying he did nothing, he was arse, but I thought that was harsh. No, to be fair, I've not seen anyone lower than a 6. I think the lowest I've seen there is a 6.5. Yeah, 6.5. Okay, cool. Erling Haaland then, played 90 minutes in the game. 1 shot off target, 2 dribble attempts, 1 successful. 14 passes, 3 unsuccessful. 1 cross unsuccessful. 2 ground duels, 1 successful. 5 aerial duels, 4 successful. Lost possession 8 times. Had 1 chance on his right foot, which was a difficult chance, which he scuffed. Didn't create any chances for him again. It's becoming a thing. This is why I would build the team for maximum chance creation. If I was the manager, I would build this team for maximum chance creation and just say, we are going to just outscore you. Yes, we will concede goals, but we are just going to score more goals than you. Because right now, we're not doing that. We're going, we won't create chances against you. And we'll probably let one in as well. We're not scoring enough goals. We're simply not scoring enough goals. I would just send the team for maximum chance creation. I would have Phil Foden in centre attacking midfield with Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, Mahrez, Grealish, Haaland. I would play John Stones, Laporte wherever possible. I would seriously consider Sergio Gomez at left back. I would just full send it. I would full send going for it. Because I tell you, if we keep on playing like this, we will not win anything. And that again is not reactionary. We don't score goals. And guess what? You have to score goals to win matches. So I would just full send it. You know, we're having a bad season by City standards. I know we're second. We're still in the Champions League. We're still in the FA Cup. I'm not saying it's a terrible season, but I'm saying by City standards over the last 4 or 5 years, this is a bad season. I would set this up now for just maximum chance creation and just say to the players, your job is to find Erling Haaland at every single possible opportunity. And if you put the ball in behind the defence for Erling Haaland and it gets intercepted, do not worry. Do not panic. Do not think, oh shit, I've lost the ball. I ain't going to worry. But what I will worry about is if you've got the ball and you've got a chance to play the ball in behind for Erling Haaland and you pass the ball sideways. That's when I'll be annoyed. That's what I would do. I'd just full send it. And just let's go and play some football, play some nice football, let's score some goals. And big up Masson with a 2 says, do you think Pep's happy with the squad? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I can't lie. Pep's frustrated me a lot this season. I don't agree with a lot of his team selections. I don't agree with the way he's trying to play the game. Don't agree with this maximum control over chaos and a bit of flair. So yeah, well, is he happy with the squad? I mean, you would assume that if he wasn't happy with the squad, it would have got sorted in the summer or January. So I have to say probably yeah. Probably yeah. Erling Haaland, I think it's harsh to give him less than a 6 because he didn't really do anything annoying. He didn't really do anything wrong. It wasn't his fault he got no chances. So I'm going to give him a 6. I'm going to give him a bod standard 6, which I think means Riyad Mahrez is the man of the match for me. He's my man of the match. Let us know your man of the match in the comments section, guys. Yeah, Riyad Mahrez, my man of the match with a 7.5 match rating. Play Gomez in KDB. I don't know what I'd do, you know. I just think this... Something ain't right, man. Something ain't... Just, you look at the team and it's just so dead. The lack of pace and creativity in the midfield is astounding. The lack of pace on the wings is crazy, and Pep apparently is happy with that. He don't want no pace on the wings no more. The back four, bar John Stones and Laporte, none of them can play a ball into the midfield or break the lines. Astonishing for a Pep Guardiola team. You know, people will be like, "Oh, you're making it sound so bad." I think it is bad. For a Pep Guardiola side not to have any creativity from the defence, not to have any creativity in the midfield, I think it is bad. I'm calling a spade a spade. I'm not saying it's absolutely shocking. I'm not saying that we can't win anything. I still think we've got a chance of winning the league, despite how poor we've been. I still think we've got a semi chance of winning the Champions League. And obviously FA Cup I think we can win. But we're a long way off where we need to be. A real long way off. I think we need a big change up in the summer. I really do. The poll in the chat, was the Leipzig goal a foul? 53% of people say not a foul. 46% of people say yes, it was a foul. So there we go. BR, yeah, probably will have a chance for a stream tonight, mate. Probably will have a chance for a stream tonight, bro. Bellingham is a must. Yeah, Bellingham. Honestly, I might do a video and just detail every single position that I think we need a player in. I might do it on the second channel. By the way, if you've not done so, make sure you subscribe to my second channel. I put the link there in the pinned comment. Go and get me to 1,700 subscribers, guys. I need 9 subscribers, I think. I'll refresh it in a minute and see what I need. But make sure you go subscribe to my second channel, and link's in the pinned comment there. I might do a video on that. Every single player. I might do a keep or sell for Manchester City. So, yeah, go check it out. Rafa Leao, yeah, possible option. Yeah, I think so, Dave. I think so, mate. It's a shame, really, isn't it? But at the end of the day, as disappointing as it was, and as maybe poor than the player ratings were, the result is not the worst result in the world. We've still got a great opportunity of progressing. We only have to beat them at home at the Etihad to go through. So I think that whilst it is frustrating, it was a frustrating night, and we can look at all these issues that maybe the team have, I think we can try and keep the frustrations in check. I know it's hard, and I'm struggling, and I do struggle with it, but it's not the worst situation in the world. Massum with the 6 says, I don't think Pep's going to full send. That's the problem with Hugo de Position coaches. They put control ahead of creating many chaos. Pauser, innit? Pauser ball. Well, there we go. That's your player ratings for you. It is what it is, I suppose, you know. We've still got a great chance of progressing. What are our fixtures now? So we've got Bournemouth coming up at the weekend. That'll be tough. Bristol City away. Newcastle at home. Palace away. Leipzig. So we've got 4 games now until their second leg. Hopefully Kevin De Bruyne will be back. And you know what I would say as well? You know, people can talk about Phil Foden losing possession. If you do not play him in that position, he will never reach his full potential. I'm telling you that now. If you keep on playing him on the wing, he'll never reach his full potential. So you need to get him in the midfield. That's my opinion. Need some sort of consistency. I agree, man. I agree. We are worried about Bournemouth. We are worried, bro. I mean, I think I'm worried about every team right now. The way we play. Because you don't know what City team's going to turn up. You really don't. It's frustrating. Right. There you go. There's your player ratings again. Sorry for the delay there, man. Appreciate you staying tuned to us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the stream as well. Go check out the second channel. The link is in the pinned comment there. I'll get a new video up there probably today or tomorrow, and I might do a sell or keep Manchester City video, man. So go check it out. Make sure you subscribe. Help support the channel growing it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out, man.